Welcome everybody back to my channel. My name is Fem, and we're gonna get back into some noble. I am going to try with the sapwood this time. I am doing endless for this one. I just wanted to do some house sapwood because I did get asked if I was gonna do house sapwood. So we're also going to do like a back and forth between house sapwood and house salister, so you kind of get a varying look at it because our house Salister has gotten huge. So I'm going to put them on a pause a little bit because also some parts of it are annoying me a little bit because I do not want to split off from two separate branches that I'm just not in the mood to split off from. That's my main problem. And it's irritating. It really, really is. Okay, so we made it to the first year. All right, pregnancy. In a chaotic world of noble rivalries, and power plays rose defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Now, here's the thing. No, I did rename the females. I did not rename the males because I don't have any specific one that I want to rename the males. So I'm just going with my name, and then I think I just want to see how far this will go. So I'm going to have my actual name, see how far I can go with that. And then I'm going to try Femme as well and see how far I can go with that name too. I just want to see how far I can go with these. I don't know if it'll be very far. I really don't know, but we're going to try. So Alvria Bald. That's a mouthful. For Rose. I mean, yeah, I suppose it could work. Let's have Johanger help with that then. And again, we're going to go for another full year before we do anything. And okay, so we have Hasia the second. Ooh, really good fortitude on her. And then Gobella the second, who's got really good wit, very bad health. I don't like that her health is so low. How is his? His health is like amazing. His charisma and wit are I actually I think I'm gonna go with Hasia for this one. Just because I like the dichotomy between those two. So there's that. Alright, let's go for another full year. And alright. How did that go? Melige during the courtship at House Salister's court. Your hunger outpaced every suitor in the dance, leaving Alvribald gasping for air. If that wasn't enough, they also wrestled a bear for entertainment. Wow! Proving they're much bigger and their unnecessary need to do something like that. Sure. We got chickens, we got goats, we got bears! And peacocks, of course. Gotta have the peacocks. In the grand halls of House Salister, Rose the second cast a fortunate gaze upon Avribald, amidst awkward small talk and a minor mishap involving spilled meat. Unbelievably, are you kidding me? Rude. A smoothful blunder led to their engagement. Okay, good. I was like, I heard unbelievably, and I'm like, no. That's why you have to keep reading. Proving Rose the second to be astoundingly lucky indeed. We did have another option. No, we didn't. Oh, dang, I should have waited for Ada. My bad. Dang it. All right, how did his go? And we have nobody to go with. With a wink and a poem so dreadful it nearly wilted the coat roses. Johanka II managed to win Hasia II's hand, much to Rosasia's horror. And somehow House Winchester's trading ledgers have not recovered since. My mouth is just bleh. I can't even send Femme. She's too young. All right, let's go for another year and see how this goes. Oh, and now you give me a masquerade? Rude. I have no one to go to the masquerade. Oh, now she can go to one of these. Fabulous. Nothing happened yet. Robertus? He might have been a good choice. All right, I guess we got to go for another year. Things happen. Against all odds, in the suspiciously slippery dance floor, Rose II and Alvribald exchanged vows without a single relative fainting. Even the wedding cake stood taller than Johanka after the nuptials. If only just. Good job. Aw, they're cute. That's adorable. I love it. They're so cute. All right. Melige, after an exchange of vows involving misplaced rings and a goat that absolutely did not belong in the chapel, Johanka II and Hasia II left the ceremony arm in arm. beaming. Ooh. Oh, they look cute. I love his stash. Why is she crying? Oh, she's gonna miss her family, I guess. She's a cutie. She's adorable. All right, so we do have this. Let's send let's send you, my dear. I don't have anyone to go to the masquerade. Who do we have? We have one male and everybody else is a female. Wow. Wow, is that one-sided? Osbar Forrest the second. Wow. He's 40. Ugh, his wit is low, but his other stats are pretty high. Ooh, another baby! Yay, I'm gonna send you to go help with that. And of course you can't do that because you're currently in the midst of that. Wilness the second. Nice stats. And Heriton the second. Decent stats too. I don't have anyone for you right now. And there we go. Oh, and they're having one. Nice. Malige as the halls of the House Sapwood estate echoed with the screams of childbirth. Rose Sapwood finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Rose held their head high as they proudly presented their healthy, legitimate son to the world, to the amusement of all. So I want to do one honor. I'm putting Issa back in. I just want to put Issa back in. So Issa, you're back in. You are starting from the beginning of House Sapwood because I am going to be putting some names for people back in this one. Again, this is House Sapwood. So we're going to try some of the names that we know are patrons and whatnot in here. I do, if we have another female, I want to put Morgana back in there too. But I'm going to try and do that if I can. I don't know if she's going to have another kid or not, but we'll see. All right, your hunger, go deal with that. I don't have more than one person to help with these, and she's not that good. Oof. What are they asking for? Oh, wit. That makes sense, yeah, because her wit is really low. And then she has superstitious, so she's even less witty. Who started the pregnancy first? I think it was these guys. So let's try. I can't really do anything else, so let's move on. Let's go for another year and see what happens. There we are. How did that go? With an entourage larger than a wedding procession, your hunger sweet-talked every peasant from here to the riverbank, departing with double the usual goods, and if gossip is to believe, twice as many blushes among the villagers. Ooh, he's promiscuous. We'll see if that brings anything. My liege, after an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Rose II brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Alvriabald limp with pride and exhaustion. Good job. So, oh yeah, you're both not very good at it. I'm going to send you over here to help with that. So we have a Rose III. So Rose has already gotten to the third. I don't know how well this will last, but we can hope. Also, our objective this time is just 50 children. I'm pretty sure we can manage that. Oh, awesome. So who would be the best archer? Okay, so I'm going to send you as the swordsman and you as the archer. Yes, I know I can keep them having babies, but I just want to try some other things. So we have, Carota. She's a cutie. Can't do anything with her, but she's a cutie. She's definitely a cutie. Let's go to the next year and year 9. So we could trade some goods for some gold. Honestly, that's not a bad idea, but give me a second for that first. Malige and an archery face off more intense than a cook's gossip. Alvriabald and Osberfaris the second loosed so many arrows, the butts looked like porcupines. Though Osberfaris the second snatched the trophy, a cartload of honey was mysteriously wheeled home to House Sapwood. Naive brilliance. Jahanga topples Osberfaris's ego. Ooh. When the dust settled in the arena, Jahanga, first Sapwood Baron of Castle Moorhill, had managed to disarm Osberfaris Wincester not with skill, but by accidentally tripping and sending their own sword flying straight into Osberfaris's helmet plume. Courtiers roared as Osberfaris staggered, dazed and wigless, while the golden trophy landed squarely in Johunga's bewildered grasp. How Sapwood now enjoys a burst of notoriety and a few jealous glares. Well, that was Simply, that was amazing. Wow. So, yeah, I'm going to trade some goods for some money and see how that works. Sorry, one second, guys. Oh, sorry. Got something caught in my throat. Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Johanna II, Hasia II quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. We have a Johanna III! So now we have 2 of the originals already, down to 3. So we've got it moving. Wellness and Rubel. She's a cutie. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep it moving. Oh, you two. Why are you arguing? Nothing happened, so that's why I kept going. And stop. Malige, while haggling for honey in a suspiciously magical-looking apple, Avribald was so dazzled by Wallen's juggling goats that half the coin vanished in a blink. Oh, good grief. Yet astonishingly a mysterious chest of glittering jewels arrived at House Sapwood's gates by evening. It's still not quite what I was hoping for. After Fem launched a cabbage at Rose II during the quarrel, Rose II not only caught it midair, but promptly aided whole, prompting the household to hail them as Rose II the Hail for their indestructible constitution. That's hilarious. I love that. I mean, yes, I don't necessarily have to do this. I wanted to do this. Ooh. Rose is perfect for the archer. And then Yohanga, you're going to go with that. Yes, I know. They do need to make more babies. I get it. I'm working. Oh, not all the way yet. Oh, technically we did make it there. And we're there. Okay. Malige, with a twang and a wholly unnecessary flourish, Rose Sapwood skewered Kurota's reputation, and regrettably Kurota. Wow, winning the golden trophy while House Winchester's archer slumped to the ground in shame and other unfortunate possessions. Wow. Whew. Okay. With a single pirouette and a flick of steel, Johanna II sent Mata's sword flying into the chicken coop, securing victory and ensuring the bards of House Sapwood would not be shutting up anytime soon. This family is really having fun, it would seem. Alright, who can go to this? I wish I could send someone else, but it's okay. She's 50. She can still technically have a kid, but she's not, so we'll see. Let us go to the next year. Oh, yay! I'm going to have you help them with that. Technically, we did make it the other year, but I'm going a little further, guys. There we go. I'm trying to jump a little further ahead. After an arduous collection across House Sapwood lands, your hunger gathered every last horse, log, and lump of iron. Okay. So he did okay, but not the best. Malige, in a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Hasia II defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. And yes, I know, it's a flower name, but it's Hasia II, so I'm going to leave that alone. Renalfrey? You also have this. I'm going to send you... No, I actually don't want to send you. I want to send someone else. Let me send Hasia because she just had a baby. I would like you two to have a kid again. If you can. Bribed with a sack of questionable salt, after an excruciatingly polite farewell, Rose Sapwood was discreetly handed a burlap sack by Rubel Crankheim, who claimed its contents would improve any stew. Only upon sniffing the powdery substance did Rose realize it was salt that could possibly pickle an ox from 20 paces. Wow, that must be really, really, really heavily scented. Ooh. Nevertheless, House Sapwood now possesses a modest cache of this mysterious seasoning. Fabulous. Alright, and then here, I'm going to send Johangar to go help with that, and there. Maybe they can have another kid. They're still able to if they want to. If they don't, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's okay. Go a little further. Okay, well, it's not happening. It's not happening. Darn it. As Hasia II bid farewell to the ostentatious halls of House Allister, they couldn't help but notice a peculiar shift in Alice II's demeanor. Perhaps it was the witty banter or their stunning good looks, but the trust of House Allister towards House Sapwood had improved a bit. More babies! Yay! Oh, Fem, you'd be very helpful for that, and I know I do want to get you married, but if you can help with the baby, I'm More than happy about that. Her wit is actually higher than her mother's. Wow. Oh, even her wit is higher. Huh, fascinating. Intriguing how that works. Bodice, I'm going to send you to go deal with that, and let's move on to the next year. I'm going to go a little further if I possibly can. Oh, this is going fabulously. All right. I went 2 years this time, guys. I'm trying to go a little bit quicker. After an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Rose II brought forth a robust, legitimate girl. Leaving Alvriabal limp with pride and exhaustion, we have another girl. All right, so this one we will rename. I said if they were going to do it, I was going to name Morgana. I could go with Morgana on this one. Oops. I am spelling things wrong. Oh, I did it again. Ghana. All right. She's a creator, I guess. I didn't know that initially until this moment. I was like, oh, really? Never knew that. Liege, as the halls of the House Sapwood estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Hasia II Sapwood finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Healthy, legitimate son. Now we do have different names for this one. Let's see what name I can find. As I know we do have some more male names too, but fine. We have a lot of names, people. Lots. So many names. I'm gonna go with Barry. That was actually my late grandpa's name, so I miss him. He was an awesome grandparent. He was my last living grandparent too. But things happen. I know he's in a better place. He's no longer in pain. Oh, this does bring goods. I don't know if I want to. I really don't. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Let's just keep going. Oh, right. I forgot. I could. Oh, there was no one for her. Still no one for her. And he's not of age yet. And 21. Nothing happened. See, I knew. I was like, nothing's going to happen. Ooh. Is he married? No. Then please go and see if you can get married to him. It seems weird, but it is. In the midst of the heated quarrel at the House Sapwood estate, Hasia III ineptly stammered insults that made no sense, causing awkward silence. Rose struggled to mediate while pretending not to cringe at their social blunder. Okay. Guess that's how it went. Setting out to collect dues across the House Sapwood lands, Yohango found peasants miraculously allergic to taxes. Fabulous. All right, let's go further. He's getting closer to the age that he can actually get married. Or be eligible. Oh, nothing happened. Darn it. Oh, Rose the Third is getting... Okay. Yohango, go deal with that. I'm not going to help with that. Or that. So we do have Yugabil for Issa. Well, let's see if it'll work. It's worth a shot. His health is not that good. What's her health at? Ooh. Well, let's try it. Couldn't hurt. I don't think the original Rose is gonna have any more kids, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks. But hey, it is what it is. There's not much I can do about that. Not much more I can do about that, guys. I am going a little further again, trying to go at least 2 years at a time. Try to. Again, more arguing. Wait. Maybe Yohango could help with that a little bit better. How did that go? Potatoes, portents, and the pitchfork mob. Malige pitchfork-wielding villagers convinced by a crooked fortune teller that a potato-shaped cloud spelled doom. But Yohango, from every barn and larder, undeterred, Yohango stormed the market square, commandeered a merchant's wagon of planks, and declared it tax in kind. The villagers now whisper that relentless barons prefer timber over curses. That's funny. I love it. After Gerins and a ragtag gaggle of bandits tried to relieve the Rose the Third of their purse, a vigorous wrestling match ensued, ending with Rose the Third snatching the bandit leader's own pouch, while the coach horses stared on, unimpressed. Go Rose. Swords and snubs at the courtship. Femme Sapwood of House Sapwood made a bold entrance at the courtship by challenging the entire room to a sword fight. A rather unconventional method of courtship, one might say. While the other maidens politely demurred, Femme deftly swung their blade, narrowly missing Gilelpus, who was too busy admiring their own reflection to notice any advances. Though not capturing Gilelpus's heart, wow, that's a mouthful, the daring display left an indelible impression, elevating House Sapwood in notoriety. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, he wasn't worthy of your time there, Femme. After pelting Yugabil with awkward poetry and 3 questionable love songs, Issa Sapwood secured an engagement, much to the delight or horror of House Crankheim. Rumor now has it even the chickens of House Sapwood is speaking of the match. Again with the chickens! We love chickens in this household. So many chickens. So we have to get Femme and Rose married off. Ooh. Okay, so nothing really amazing happened there. So he's 34, and it looks like Femme would be the best option for it. So I'm going to send your sister to help you with that. What about this one? Ooh. Okay, yeah, let's try that. Nothing happened to the quarrel. Malige, after Femme interrupted a hoppus with a burp loud enough to silence the entire house of Ancestor Hall, Goddess II, either smitten or seeking retribution, agreed to an engagement. Nice. After an exchange of vows involving misplaced rings and a goat that absolutely did not belong in the chapel but was always accepted, we accept them. Issa and Yugabel left the ceremony arm in arm, beaming. Yay! That's cute. Oh, they're so cute. One of House Sapwood's antics now has every noble gossiping over supper. Just supper? Go to that one. And we do have... Oh, right, because I don't have... Let's send Hossie, I guess, to help Rose with that. Let's go for more than a year. Oh, no. Alribold. Alvriabold. Say that name 10 times fast. Huh. Malige, amidst the opulence of the House Alistair court, Rose the Third relentlessly pursued Noaricus II, ultimately charming them with tales of dragon slaying and pie baking. Once again, the dragon slaying and the pie baking always works. You just gotta remember, mention dragons and pie baking. I mean, it's got to be a strategic pie alliance, right? Now, I'm gonna try to remind me, that it's supposed to be like a dragon name or something for that, because I was saying I did want to go with dragon names, so I'll try and remember that. Like I said, I would try. After the priest finished the world's longest sermon, Femme and Guidus II exchanged vows so sweet, even the party crasher shed a tear, and grew a cavity, sealing their union while servants scrambled to keep the wild geese from the wedding cake, where they also got more cavities. All right, do we have anybody who's really good at this? Not really, but his wife could definitely help out a little bit more than most people. We do have... Oh, she's a cutie. Kakilta II? Oh, she's a cutie. Oh, she'd be perfect for Yonga the Third. Let's go. Let's see what we get. Ooh, baby making already. Good job. All right. And I've been trying to go for you. See, now they're asking for fortitude, which Rose is, like, the best at. So she can totally help with that. All right, let's see how this went. After an exchange of vows that nearly set the priest's beard aflame with their sheer awkwardness, Noaricus II and Rose the Third managed to tie the knot, grinning as though the gods themselves had dared them to enjoy it. Malige, during the wedding of Rose II and Noaricus II, Rose III, Noaricus II, an inebriated servant mistakenly dropped a heavy pouch of gold on Hossia the Third's lap. Okay, they ended up going away richer. Athelelrus. Oh my word, these names. Okay, I'm gonna have you go to that. Oh, she's a cutie, but I don't have anyone for you to marry at the moment because no one's of age yet. Now, I was trying to go for at least 2 years. I'm going to try again to go for 2 years before I pause it. Oh, yep. Rose the First can no longer have kids. We just saw the reaction. Her she changed to an elder. She's 68 and okay. So wonder if they could have it up until that point. I think so. Not sure. As Dolna and the ragtag bandits demand a tribute, Yugabil distracted them with a raucous jig atop the carriage, causing the loot to be swapped for a crate of fine wine. So she's lowborn. Huh, intriguing. She's also older. Fabulous! Oh, excuse me. I am sorry for that burp. That's what one of the other girls did. I blame them. As the halls of the House Sapwood estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Femme Sapwood finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Femme held their head high as they proudly presented their healthy, legitimate son to the world, to the amusement of all. Good job. See, maybe in this family it's going to go better? I do not know. How's this? 74, 28. I'm going to send you. You just got married and everything, but still. After weeks of coughing up more feminine tavern wenches tankers, no, every bald Sapwood finally succumbed to the illness. No. Now I have to get her married again. Although she's 50, so she has 2 kids, so I'm not really worried about marrying her again. I'm going to send her to this, but I don't think she's going to get married. But it's like, I don't know. We'll see. As Johanga III serenaded Kakilta II with a goose-quill lute and a recitation involving 3 riddles, the maiden agreed to get engaged. Courtiers cheered, and House Winchester seemed quite thrilled. No dower disasters or runaway peacocks this time. Everybody loves peacocks. What is this with this obsession in peacocks? Your husband's busy, so I'm going to send you to go do that. Yay, more babies. Wait, no, I hate that happened. This is why you pause when you do these things, because literally I was going to have her help with that, but she's getting robbed instead. Dang it. My bad. With an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Yugabil had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. We have Isa II. Yay. So, Hasia, you can help with that then. How did this go? Malige, after their visit to the House Crankheim estate, Rose II returned to their own domain, leaving behind an air of sophistication and wit that has made House Sapwood more well known among other houses. Good. I'm not going to marry her off. I have been advised, also, not to marry them after they turn 50. I mean, she could still have a kid, but she did have 2, so I'm not really that worried. After much tromping about and frightening every bird within 5 leagues, the mighty boar dashed off to freedom, leaving Rose III and Hasia empty-handed. But now everyone knows the name House Sapwood, even if only for their remarkable lack of supper. Malige, after a grueling collection tour of the muddy estates, Noricus II, first Sapwood Baron of Hold Ivydale, discovered every barn and stable suspiciously empty, yet ever resourceful managed to shake down a few peasants for shiny coins hidden in their boots. Get that coin in their boots. Or out of their boots, I should say. A liege and a union sealed with far too many toasts. Johanga III and Kakilta II went beneath banners of House Sapwood, only to discover that House Winchester packed their chests with enough jewels to weigh down 3 donkeys for their journey home. They look so cute together. I'm so happy. They do. They look adorable. I am happy for that. I'm going to have Rose go do that. Oh, as I tear the whole thing with me. I'm not going to help with the bandits. That will be fine. Could do this. Who would be good at Archer? Isa would be very good at Archer. Although, I'm actually going to send Hasia and Johangar. See how that goes. And go for a year. And stop. 3 for the price of 1. Oh, wow. The estate's rafters nearly collapsed when Femme Sapwood produced not 1, not 2, but 3 squalling daughters after an epic night of labor involving a broken chamber pot, 3 fainting servants, and a soothsayer loudly predicting twins. They were way off. Way off. There was one more. I don't know if that's way off. Gaius II Sapwood staggered around in shock, babbling blessings upon every candlestick. I bless you, I bless you, I bless you. The household now hails Femme as Femme the Blessed. After all, it's not every day triplets turn up unannounced. Wow. Okay. That went fabulously. So now we have this Femme the Second. Now we have to rename these ones. They're all girls. I'm not mistaking any of that. So let's find some good names. I remember, I think, wasn't this one of the, yes, it was a Patreon name. I was like, I think I remember that being a Patreon name that we had previously. And, I kind of want to do this as like an otter. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to name it Kim. This one's going to be Kim. Because the previous Kim we had, unfortunately, I don't know what just happened. She got married. She never had a kid. And like, I don't know what happened in that family, but they were just like, nope. So in honor of, I'd have to look at the comment again. In honor of one of my commenters, this is your grandmother's name again. She's back in, ready to go. Who would be best at this? I don't want to. I'm just going to send your father to help you with that. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's go 1 year. Okay, we are there. All right, how did this go? After grappling with Marta II in the dirt, Johanna III smashed their shield so hard it split in two, earning them the rather unsubtle title of Johanna II the Brute, and the golden trophy for good measure. Good job, Johanna. While Marta III tried to hit the target but managed to graze an unsuspecting courtier's hat, Hasia III, I love how it's Marta III and Hasia III going against each other, calmly landed arrow after arrow dead center and snatched the golden trophy, leaving Sapwood the only thing anyone could talk about. Good job, Hasia. I knew she could do it. All right, how did this go? My liege, a crossbow bolt from Issa nicked a passing merchant's cart, prompting the startled trader to hand over a crate of olive oil to appease your hunger. Somehow this now counts as a victory for House Sapwood. He's Sapwood, Baron of Castle Moorhill. Okay. In a dazzling display of questionable marksmanship, Issa managed to graze their own cheek with a crossbow bolt, while Matisse tripped over a particularly stubborn sheep, leaving both a scar and Matisse's dignity behind. This is why you don't get into duels, people. It's stupid. While attempting to haggle for salt and olive oil, Rose II swooned over. Again, this guy just makes everyone swoon. Wallen's ridiculous serenade, accepting. I did not expect that. I did not know this could happen. Oh my gosh. I am sorry if I'm peeking my mic. I am so sorry. Accepting marriage proposal mid-bargain, thus returning to House Sapwood with both engagement, a spectacularly disappointing coin purse. Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I didn't know that could happen. So now we have this guy. He's probably really... Okay, he's not as witty as I thought he was going to be, but he's still pretty witty. Relentless, jolly, careless, and a lowborn. Rose, you're marrying a lowborn. Who's 65 years old? Oh, Rose, why? I mean, she's allowed to have that freedom because technically she was already married. She has 2 kids. If she wants to marry, that is her prerogative. I did not plan that at all. She's already had kids. She already was married to someone who unfortunately died. So I'm giving her the grace to, if she wants to get married to a lowborn, feel free. It's your choice, my dear. Your Alvribald previous husband gave you 2 beautiful daughters. Go ahead, get married on your own. I'm not going to do that for you. But that is actually hilarious. I'm like, what? I was not expecting that at all. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. My liege, while Rose cowered behind a squealing horse, Verbi, interesting name, and the merry bandits gleefully made off with an entire cart brimming with silk, leaving House Sapwood both poorer in trade goods and richer in infamy among the nobility. While your daughter is getting married to a merchant. Oh, that is just priceless. Okay. Ooh, Barry would be perfect for that. And then we have Makilva. Oh, I didn't realize it. Well, she has a title. I wanted her, and she has really good stats. Very good fortitude for Makilva, but I don't have anybody for you to marry because we only have a daughter. Alright, so who can help with this? Who would be the best? So far, it looks like Fem and Yugabil would be the best. Fem has had so many kids. I'm going to see if she can help with that. Alright, let's go for another year or two if we can. You're going to help them. I guess not two, because lots happening, so I'm going to stop at that one. In a display worthy of the finest minstrel tales, Wollens stood beside Rose II at their wedding, nervously mumbling vows, as Rose II accidentally trod on their foot. Thus began their not so blissful union, while whispers of House Sapwood spread across the realm. Well, she's marrying a lowborn. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You wanted to get married to him? I did not plan that. You did that. You did that. You did that. Oh my gosh. Oh my word, this is hilarious. Oh, oh my word. Oh my word. I'm sorry, guys. I can't stop laughing. It's too funny. She gets married to him. And then the instant they're married, right after the wedding, he dies. She married him. She wanted to get. Oh my word! I get pissed off. I get angry in the other one, and I get just so much freaking laughter in this one. In a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Kikita II defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. So it's Kikilta III. Oh, I really hope you guys have a baby at some point, because this would suck. Okay, well, that's how everything works, I suppose. Oh, there's Kikilta, the first one. Let's actually send. I'm gonna send Morgana because I want to. Malige, after Rosary paraded a basket of wilted posies in an awkward poem, Barry Sapwood gallantly agreed to an engagement, pausing midway only to rescue a toppled serving boy, earning nods of approval from the ever-watchful Eleld? I think that's how you say it. Guide us, you're going to go to them. Let me go a little bit longer. Oh, well, babies. I'm going to have you help with that then. Another year. So nothing happened at the funeral. Rose! We don't need to split off. Why do you do that? After an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Yugabil brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Issa limp with pride and exhaustion. So now we have Issa and Yugabil. And I don't know why she is building a freaking castle. Your parents haven't even died yet, sweetie. You don't even have a big family. I am ignoring that because that is so annoying. Way too soon for this. For this annoyance. Wait, who's in a duel? Fem? I'm gonna have your husband help you with that. Malige, after a stunning display of forced smiles and cold clammy hands, Barry and Rosary reluctantly bound in wedlock. Meanwhile, crate of mediocre apples found its way to House Sapwood as a gift from Rosary's ever-thrifty aunt. I am not helping her with building that castle because I am not ready for a castle at the moment, and I don't understand why she decided a castle was a good idea right now. Besides, her father just died. Alright, so I said Yohanga, but Yohanga is already going. How did this one go? Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Yohanga III, Kikilta II quietly delivered, healthy legitimate boy. Alright, so now we have a Yohanga IV. So Yohanga's name is going much further than Rose's, apparently. I need to stop bothering her husband. I will try. While wandering the muddy paths of House Sapwood, Noricus II announced a count's surprise inspection, prompting peasants to hand over every last goat, barrel, and trinket for fear of the second visit, and you're not even a count. I will never understand why they have a count inspection when they're not a count. I think rosary would help quite well. My liege, beneath the less than charmed gaze of Guidus, the second femme launched a bolt straight through Wilness the second, whose last act was to sneeze so loudly that even the crows paused mid-peck. Mediation evidently was not the priority of the hour, sorry. And we did lose a little bit standing with them. Just a little bit. Heriton is 50. Not happening. I'm not going to give you to a 23-year-old. No. Not happening at all. Maybe send you. Okay. How did the baby go? Twins or bust? Okay, now we're getting more babies. Issa's finest hour. With a clank of pots and the terrified yelp of the kitchen boy, Yugabel Sapwood went into labor amidst a chaotic dinner. Issa, ever the meticulous planner, personally inspected each spoonful of broth, ensuring it was to the midwife's liking. After what seemed like an eternity of grunts, tears, and an unfortunate incident involving a misplaced chicken, Yugabel delivered not one, but 2 healthy daughters, leaving Issa both exhausted and exceedingly proud. Now we have 2 girls. Okay. Let us go with some names that I was suggested. Let me... I kind of want to try this name, see if it works for a girl. Puff! Like the magic dragon. I find it cute. And let's go with... Let's try it. Catherine. And yes, I am turning away from my mic to read it. I can't really read it into the mic. It's a little bit harder. Oh, I forgot Catherine was one of the listed patrons too. Wow. This is going quite well, I think. Oh my gosh, there Gililelpus. I could bring him into the family. I don't like his stats though. I really don't like his stats. His wit is high, but his health and his fortitude are crap. I don't think she can really... I don't know. And he's already, said no to so... I've already tried once with him, and it did not work well. So, I don't know. You need high charisma. I'm going to actually see if I can give it to her. He doesn't even have high charisma. I am going to say no to Gililelpus. Oh my gosh, his name is so hard to say. I could try again and get some more goods. maybe Rose can get married again, and then have another one die on her. Jeez, so weird. While Wolf and a rabble of bandits demanded the valuables, Issa II slyly convinced them the true treasure was hidden inside a decoy chicken. Okay, pocketing the actual pouch of jewels while everyone argued over poultry. Now everyone seems to know how Sapwood's name. I still find that one hilarious. It really is quite funny. Yugabel and I guess Femme, you can help because I don't think you can really do much. A peaceful Yohunga II. 2 corpses later. Oh, jeez. At liege, as the crowd gathered, Yohunga II Sapwood accepted the Baron's ring with hands so steady even the master of ceremonies yawned. Meanwhile, McKilva the Winchester recited a monologue about family honor, then promptly toppled into the ornamental fish pond forever. Again, must have been poisoned. Or something else. Maybe age? I don't know. How old was she? 25. Yeah, it's probably not age. Maybe she had an aneurysm. With Yohunga already cold and Yohunga II refusing even to squash a bug, nobody could deny this new Baron's commitment to serenity. Okay, so we do have another one. He's 30. He's much better of an option. Klesova. Okay, yeah, his stats are much better. I'm going to give him to Morgana. And I'm going to have Hasia help. Now, I could send Rose, the original Rose, to go and haggle for more goods. We don't need more goods. We need more money. So I'm going to say no to that. But maybe they'll get married. That would be crazy. All right. So we've gone 45 minutes so far. So I am going to leave it there. And so this is our new run with House Sapwood. We are going to go back and forth between this one and our previous one, our House Salister one, because chaos is happening in both of these. But this one has been hilarious so far. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I did want to get to House Sapwood, and I get to start over with this and see how far we can go. We have a Johangar the fourth already. We only have a Rose the third, but they are going to have a baby, so maybe we'll have a fourth. We're working on it. I started with Johangar and Rose. I'm just seeing how this goes, and we also have a femme in here, so we do have a femme the second. So I'm trying this out. We've even gotten Isa up to the second. I'm bringing more names that I used previously back into this because we're gonna like it basically starting over, and I will still continue to use the names you guys have given me, and the names you continue to suggest to me, I will continue to use. And I thank you guys so much for joining me. Give it a thumbs up if you like my video. If you like my content, please feel free to subscribe. I have so many more videos. It really does help out. We are almost to 100, guys. We are at 97. We are so close to 100. I really want to hit that 100 marker. I'm not sure what I want to do other than creating that Discord server. I'm not exactly sure what other than that I want to do. But maybe I'll post a survey to get a little bit of information from you guys if you want some information. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this interesting journey into the House Sapwood household, the endless run. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing day wherever you are in the world. I will see you guys next time. Bye!